All right. First off, I would like to apologize for the delay. We are having a little problem with the printer with the Madlibs. So, in any case, we thought we would at least come out here and show our sleepy, hungover faces to attempt to entertain you while they fix the problem. So, I'm going to bring everybody out. I would like to start with my fellow comic book darling at IDW. She brought you Nightmare Rarity. Heather Nuhfer. And I would also like to bring out the writer of the chapter books. She is our expert on Daring Do, Gillian Berrow. And I'd like to bring out the darlings of television. Can we get Charlotte? Charlotte Fullerton. Amy Keating Rogers. And we know who you're really waiting for. His pony name should be Red Bull, because he'll give you wings. Mitch Larson. So, I think we're done now. Like I said, we are still waiting for the content, so we're going to do our best to...
This is frightening.
Oh, wait, no. I don't know.
Is this so we can sign you?
If it was up to us, we'd do an hour of the T-shirt cannon.
It was discussed.
There's too many choices. So many wonderful choices.
Talk about something?
So, let's start with...
Do you need one, Andy?
I'm an artist.
Prepared.
I live with one, so.
There's so many people.
All right. While we're waiting for our content, we can open it up to you guys. We can discuss writing in general. We can discuss what we had for dinner last night. I myself had lamb chops and a number of cocktails, and that's why I can barely see any of you this morning. So, but how about it, guys? What do you want to do? Do you want to discuss writing? Do you want to do a Q&A?
We should ask you guys questions.
Since we're here to discuss...
We'll all line up right over there.
Yes. Since we're here with all the writers, why don't we ask them our writing questions? I'm just going to start with a simple one, and then we're going to open up to you guys. Outside of yourselves, who's your favorite authors? I mean, screenwriters, novelists,
Gillian Berrow.
writers.
I was just going to say Mitch Larson. No, Amy Keating Rogers.
Other than Mitch. I really like Nick Hornby. And gosh, in comics, I really love Brian Lee O'Malley. Scott Pilgrim, anything like that's pretty great.
I like Ernest Cline, Ready Player One. Has anybody read that? It's really good. I think they're doing a movie of it, actually, with Steven Spielberg is directing it, so I'm very excited.
For that announcement.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You should read it. It's great. Screenwriters, Richard Curtis. Does anyone know Richard Curtis? He
Yeah,
writes
he's
a lot
great.
of romantic comedies.
Oh yeah, he's British.
Set
fantastic.
in Britain.
Yeah.
He's great. And obviously J.K. Rowling.
I was going to go there. You're still fine. I'm just now finally reading the mystery that she wrote under
Oh, yeah.
pseudonym, so don't tell me how.
Oh, okay. Nobody tell
no
Charlotte.
spoilers. Skip me.
that's
That was,
it?
that
That's
was
all you
mine.
got?
That's where
Sorry.
I'm going.
I always say Harper Lee, though I haven't read her new old book yet, because she only had one, so I was like, that's it. And then I'm reading a Nick Hornby novel right now, and he's pretty good, that guy. No, I mean, he's like flippin' awesome. It's called Funny Girl, and you should read it.
I just started it.
Did you really?
Yeah.
It's really
Book
good.
club.
Really fascinating. Okay, you.
I like Kurt Vonnegut a lot. It's not a great answer.
Just say random words and let's see what happens. Will they cheer?
Isn't he wonderful?
I don't know. It's 10 a.m., you guys.
All right. I don't know if we've got any microphones set up there or not because we weren't expecting this. But how about it, guys? Do any of you guys have some questions relating to writing, relating to what
a mic
Jillian ate
right
for dinner last
there.
night? Or
Yeah, there's a mic right in the middle. Is that?
All of them.
when you're in this business, you run the menu. You know.
Sure, go right ahead.
So, Amy, a long time ago you told me you use Marilyn Monroe kind of as a model for Fluttershy, so I'm wondering if all of you other writers have similar influences for the other main six.
I'll jump in. Definitely Monica on Friends I used for Rarity, both in the way that she wants everything to be just so and the way that she flips out when it isn't just so. Especially in Suited for Success, when she has her big comical breakdown in the third act. Yeah, picture Monica on Friends going through all those same things and reacting exactly the same way. Anybody else? Wait. We have
All right. Since we brought up people, let's
Yeah,
take
let's ask some-
Thank you.
a couple more questions, and
more
then we'll get
questions.
started. We just got our content. Yes. So, hooray!
Oh my God.
Does anyone
everybody
want
have a pen?
skinnier?
Yeah.
We got skinnier ones too.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, we're not.
In the last episode, since we saw Luna going into the dreams of the main six, and she saw their dreams
supposed to
and their
see
nightmares, I was wondering what Luna would see if she went into any of your dreams or your nightmares.
I think this is a question for you.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Sorry, missed it.
I was doing other things.
Let's.
That's intensely personal.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
How many people here do we have under the age of 18?
Wait, what did I miss?
Just
I don't know,
Mitch running at
apparently
me
my-
with a lot of Sharpies, just Sharpies everywhere. Ah.
Apparently
was
in
the
my
nightmare.
dreams, I can drive a clutch, so Luna can drive a clutch.
I don't know. Anyone else?
We
What
missed
was
the
the question?
question.
What would be in your dreams or your nightmares if Luna saw them?
If Luna
Right?
can come into
Oh.
your dreams,
Oh.
what is she gonna say?
This panel.
Yes.
Yeah, is that the nightmare or the dream? Both.
We'll see.
Thank you.
I don't think we're supposed to see these.
Yeah.
I think it's funnier if we don't see them,
Yeah,
right?
so then we don't know what
Oh,
we're
we're not?
Writing random
Okay.
Don't look.
adjectives.
Yeah.
Let's take some
Sorry.
more questions.
Hello.
When
Okay.
when you write a story, what is your original start point for creating myths in the story?
That's a good question.
That's an excellent question. Who wants to?
Well, Lauren put a lot of Greek mythology in there in the Bible, so you can always go back to that.
Bible with a lowercase b, which is the,
Yes,
the
the show Bible.
document
Yeah.
that has all
Show
the character
Bible.
to the
Lauren
live
didn't write the
creation.
Bible. No, I'm not sure, actually. Maybe she did. The new revised Faust edition.
Faustian, that's awesome.
I think it just depends on the story. Sometimes we just try and find things that are within mythology that we can put into our world. We go, by each story.
But it isn't something you set out to do in the beginning. Okay, this episode, we're going to make sure to cram in as many references to things as we can.
Right.
It sort of happens organically as you're breaking the story and breaking it is outlining it beat for beat, what happens first, what happens second, all that kind of stuff, where it's going to end up. And now I'm freaking myself out because I'm seeing myself on the giant screen.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Twice.
It's horrifying.
Wait, somebody just shouted a question? Whoops, sorry. When we, and Mitch, you can probably speak to this because you've been the head writer too. When we start on an individual script, we meet in an office together with the head writer and sometimes the producer. So it would have been Lauren and Rob in the beginning, and then Megan, and then Mitch. And sometimes they have an idea, just a kind of a germ of an idea for the story. And other times we come in and pitch, oh, how about this? How about this? Just like you would with fan fiction, you know, something you really want to do with these characters. And we all just kind of talk it through from there. Do you guys have any?
Yeah, and some episodes call for, you know, mythology and lore, and some don't. If it's a really simple story, there's not going to be anything like that. But like Amy's Griffin episode, obviously had a lot in it.
I actually find a lot of the ones we haven't explored yet are half human, so we can't really use those.
Yeah.
I've looked for a few that I wanted to put in and couldn't use them because they were half human. So,
Interesting.
yeah. They've actually referenced quite a few mythical creatures by now.
Yeah.
Good question. So we start mad-libbing?
All right.
Questions?
Well,
Can
why
I
don't
just
we
can I
start
explain
what
one
you guys
thing?
Came for.
We all live on the West Coast, so it's 7 a.m. for us. Just want you to know that. Okay,
this
sorry.
one-
Go ahead.
This one's for Mitch, Amy, and Charlotte.
Okay.
Which episode of the show did you have the most fun writing?
I'm going to say May the Best Pet Win, because that's where we got to write. Kevin Rubio and I got to write a song. The entire first act is a Sondheim musical, and how often do you get to do that? I mean, that's amazing.
Today I'm going to say A Friend Indeed, because similarly, I got to write a song, which I love to do, and then it was all Pinky talking and being bananas, so that's always fun.
Okay. All right.
Weirdly, Secret of My Excess was really fun because it was so easy. It just flowed right out. There was no stumbling blocks along the way. I don't know why. That season 2 was so fun because there were only 5 of us. So we were just constantly writing new episodes. And it was really easy to just kind of be in the zone.
Yeah.
And that one, for whatever reason, was just so smooth.
Thanks. Thank you.
All right.
Question?
All right, guys, we're going to, we just got our content, so we're going to attempt to entertain you with why you came here. So we're going to do some Madlibs. We've got some sheets written down in front of us here. You guys are going to start with the one that says Twilight Sparkle.
Or do we get to look
Okay,
at
are we supposed to look at them or are we not?
I think we're supposed to blindly
Yeah, I
give
Oh,
you
that's right.
nouns.
Okay.
You're not supposed to know.
All right.
Should we rip these up?
We're writing random.
Well,
I
we should
haven't done
probably
this since
write
the
on
third
We
grade.
learned as we
yeah,
were backstage.
maybe write on the
so.
back, write our
If I forget
answers.
what my adverbs and dangling participles are.
So should we put our name on the top?
Oh,
Or does that matter? I don't know. Has anybody played Mad Libs before?
Okay.
Okay, guys,
Parts of speech, right?
I'm going to read it out to you, and you write down on your sheets of paper the words you need. And then when we're done, hand them off to me, and we're going to read the best ones. We're going to start off. It starts with Twilight Sparkle, so I'm going to do my best Twilight Sparkle voice.
Aren't you just going to do?
Yeah, we're not
ask
supposed
us
to hear
for
that.
adjectives and
But-
adverbs and
Right.
Stuff first?
Yeah, we
I
write the
need,
words
Just
first.
ask us
All
for
right.
random nouns.
Yeah, we're not supposed to know.
All right, I need a magic power.
Oh, wow.
Magic power. Drinking does not count.
Okay.
And now I need a famous person. It does say person, not pony, so famous person.
Famous person.
Those are some good suggestions.
This is one place the GOP should not be able to touch. So. All right, how about a location?
You guys
What
show
was
us
that?
some suggestions.
You say location?
Location.
I just hear Martha's Vineyard.
That is a fascinating location.
Okay. I need an amount
Olive
of
Garden.
time. We need an amount of time.
Okay.
All right, guys, give me a sound effect. If you're blowing raspberries, please apologize to the person in the row in front of you that you just spit on.
I like that they're yelling back at us.
Yeah. This would be really weird if it was quiet.
All right, you guys have to spell that now. All right. I need a verb. Escort that man out. Okay. All right, everybody got a verb?
Yep.
Okay, I need. Where'd we go? I need a noun.
I'm glad you guys are having so much fun.
No bananas. We're not going to have any slapping at this panel. No bananas. Okay, I need a location.
All right, I'm putting down moon.
Okay. All right, that was our last one. So, pencils down.
Yours are way better than ours.
All right.
We send them in.
So we can do this a couple of ways. If you guys want to, we can go down the line. I can read it out for everybody, and we can do everybody's individual, or we can, or you can hand them to me, and I can pick from them.
I was hoping my bad answer
All right.
Better if
amongst
you-
theirs.
Keep things moving along. Down the line.
Go down the
really?
line.
Oh, no.
All right, they say we're going down the line.
It's funnier.
I wish I would have known that.
Too
You're
bad.
gonna get stuck reading your own. Then.
All right, Heather, you're first.
Oh. So which one does
Okay.
it start with?
Mine are so bad.
Paper, because we wrote on it.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
You guys
He's
can
gonna
turn.
read it.
Oh,
I'm going to read it out, and Heather's going to insert her words. So I'm going to do my best Twilight Sparkle voice. I don't have the physique of Tara Strong, but bear with me. So, oh my gosh. I talk real good, don't I? Oh my gosh, I think I did it. If I can find a way to read the art of
Laser vision.
laser vision spells and
Are we?
famous person.
Oh, Rue McClanahan. That was
Welcome
last
to Golden Girls Con. The art of laser vision spells and Rue McClanahan's brief history of
Emergency room.
emergency room at the same time they could leave me a
Infinity.
scheduling window, huh?
Poot.
What's going on? Ah! Then future Twilight Sparkle comes into the room and says, Twilight, you've got to
Itch.
me. And then
Heather.
Twilight Sparkle says, who are you? I mean, you're me, but I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. And then future Twilight Sparkle says, Twilight, please, I have a very important
Cantaloupe.
for you. It's from
Bedroom closet.
Don't eat that. You're from bedroom closet? That's right. Now listen. Now we're going to go and do our new page.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
So now we need
How do you
Everybody's going to write again. Oh, then I'm sorry. We're going to go down the line. Then we'll do our next page.
You have to read that so
Lot
many
of
times
cocktails.
now.
Okay. So back to the beginning. Twilight Sparkle in the library. Oh my gosh. I think I did it. If I can find a way to read the art of
Invisibility.
spells and
Patrick Stewart.
brief history of,
Hawaiian Beach.
at the same time, Patrick Stewart's brief history of Hawaiian Beach. At the same time, that could leave me a
3.5 seconds.
scheduling window, huh? And then sound effect.
Flarp. These all sound like farts.
What's going on? Ah! And future Twilight Sparkle pops into the room. Twilight, you've got to
Jump.
me. Who are you? Who are you? I mean, you are me, but I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please, I have very important
Mitch Larson Sharpie.
for you.
They're all important.
I have a very important Mitch Larson Sharpie for you from
Narnia.
That's a weird closet. You're from Narnia? That's right. Now listen. All right. Now we're going to go next down the line.
All righty.
Twilight Sparkle. Oh my gosh. If I can find a way to read the art of
Turning inside out.
spells
Hey, it's a superpower.
and
And Mitch Larson,
Mitch Larson's brief history of
BronyCon.
BronyCon. Oh, that's a big book. At the same time, that could leave me a
40 million year.
scheduling window, huh? And sound effect.
Oh,
What's going on? Ah! Future Twilight Sparkle. Twilight, you've got to
dash.
me. Who are you? I mean, you're me, but me, I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not scientifically possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please, I have a very important
Friendship.
for you.
Yeah, that wasn't
From
so good. The Dark Side of the Moon.
Aw.
You're from the dark side of the moon? Okay. It's Pink Floyd. All right.
Andy, your Twilight's not getting any better.
No.
You think by this point.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to turn into Foster Books here. Oh my gosh, I think I did it. If I can find a way to read the art of
Blinking quickly.
spells and
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep's brief history of,
The bathroom.
at the same time, that could leave me a
40 Moon.
scheduling window, huh? A sound effect.
Thwap.
I think she just decked Spike. What's going on? Ah! Future Twilight Sparkle. Twilight, you've got to
Snort.
me.
Good one.
Right?
Who are you? I mean, you're me, but I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not scientific. It's not possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please, I have a very important
Twilocane.
for you from
The barn.
All right, Mitch.
Let's go.
Oh my gosh, I think I did it. If I can find a way to read the art of
Bonelessness.
spells and
Flash Sentry.
It's not a person. So it begins.
brief history of
Gummy's bed. I told you.
at the same time, that could leave me a
Hiatus length time. I stole that from one of you guys.
Scheduling window, huh? Sound effect.
Berrow.
Get that man some Beano. What's going on? Future Twilight Sparkle. Twilight, you've got to.
Cutie unmark.
Me. Who are you? I mean, you're me, but I'm me too. How can there be two me's? It's not possible. You are not scientifically possible. Twilight, please, I have a very important...
Flash Sentry.
For you from...
Las Pegasus. Oh. Right? It makes sense.
All right. Now let's go to our next sheet and continue this
Sorry, everybody.
captivating story.
Yes.
All right. All right, everybody. I need a adjective.
Flash
do wanna keep this a
Sentry-ish, is that
family
an
show.
adjective?
Okay. Now I need something you don't have much of.
How'd you guys know?
Much
Pancakes. Somebody get that man some pancakes. Okay, we're about to blow this wide open. The next one is I need a word to describe this panel. What did I say about the GOP? Okay, I need a animal.
Hungover.
Pardon me. All right, I need a day of the week.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Okay.
You're rewriting. No fair. You're rewriting.
I know.
All right, now I need something that you wish was real.
Donald Trump.
It's true, Donald Trump is a fictional character.
Who, by the way, her dad is Donald Trump.
Okay, writers, I need a verb.
What was it?
A verb?
You guys are fun.
Okay. Okay. Now I need. Oh God. I need your waifu.
Excuse me? You're going to have to define your terms.
I need your waifu.
We need someone to describe a waifu.
Okay. I discovered the definition of waifu on Twitter by finding out somebody tweeted, Andy Price is my waifu. A waifu is essentially your imaginary spouse, the spouse you wish you had.
Crush.
Can't you just
Like
say
your TV boyfriend?
Japanese?
Your dream mate. That's your waifu.
Do I go for it?
be like pony?
I don't think so.
That's a hard one.
I just crossed out Flash Century.
All right. Is everybody set?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll just make something up.
All right, Heather, you're up.
Cool.
Okay. So we left off with future Twilight Sparkle in our dire situation. That's right. Now listen. What happened to you? The future must be
Tingly.
things to look forward to. Please, I don't have much.
Testosterone.
I love it.
Accurate.
Can we get some hormone shots up here? Wait, is there some sort of
Hungover. Hamster.
hungover hamster war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next,
Wednesday.
but that's not important right now. I can't believe
Unicorns.
is really possible.
Does not work.
How did you, I, figure it out? The future time spells are in the Canterlot archives, but that's not. Really? Where? I've never
Flung.
flunged them. There's a lot of things flinging up here. No, they're in the
Marty McFly.
wing.
Marty McFly.
We just learned a lot about Heather. All right, Gillian. Twilight says, what happened to you? The future must be.
Slimy.
Please, I don't have much.
Sense.
Is there some sort of.
Early hippopotamus.
Is there some sort of early hippopotamus war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next,
Thursday.
but that's not important right now. I can't believe
Hogwarts.
is really possible. Expect your owl soon. How did you, I figure it out? The time spells are in the Canterlot archives, but that's not. Really? Where? I've never.
Slap.
Them.
Slapped.
I've never slapped them. They're in the.
David Bowie in Labyrinth.
David Bowie in Labyrinth.
They're in the David Bowie Labyrinth wing. Can we get Gillian some very tight pants up there? Okay. Charlotte,
Okay.
what happened to you? The future must be.
Squeaky.
Please, I don't have much.
Fingernails.
Is there some sort of.
Disorganized. Animal. Tortoise. Turtle. Whatever.
Is there some sort of disorganized
Turtle.
disorganized
Exactly.
tortoise war? A turtle. Some sort of disorganized tortoise war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next,
Today.
but that's not important right now. I can't believe
Timey-wimey travel.
is really possible. How did you, I figure it out? The time spells are in the Canterlot archives, but that's not. Really? Where? I've never.
Plummeted.
Them. It's a deep well. They're in the.
Be all touching here, but Dwayne McDuffie.
Oh.
Wing.
Wing. All right, Amy.
All right.
What happened to you? The future must be.
Goofy.
Please, I don't have much.
Patience.
I love how how quickly you said that. Let's get on. Patience.
Is there some sort of
Well-planned Sasquatch.
war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next,
Sunday.
but that's not important right now. I can't believe
Teleportation.
is really possible. How did you, I figure it out? The time spells are in the Canterlot archives, but that's not, really? Where? I've never,
Skipped.
them. Apparently she has. but- They're in the
Jason Bateman.
wing.
Still going strong.
All right, Mitch.
Cross out
Bring
Jason
it
Bateman.
home, Mitch. Bring it home.
Mitch, what happened to you? The future must be.
Scaly.
Please, I don't have much.
Twitter followers. 10 minutes.
Is there some sort of
Early sea pony.
war in the distant future or something? Actually, I'm from next.
Friday.
But that's not important right now. I can't believe
A month-long pony convention.
is really possible. It is. How did you, I figure it out? The time spells are in the Canterlot archives, but that's not, really? Where? I've never,
D-winged.
them. They're in the,
Peter New. Wing.
you'll be able to pick up your body pillows of that in the dealer's room.
He's my waifu, what can I say?
All right. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to have enough time to continue on to the next 3 or 6 pages because we've only got a few minutes remaining in the panel. So do you guys want to open it back up to Q&A?
Sure.
All right.
I think we let people.
We have 9 minutes according to these screens.
Yes, 9 minutes.
What'd
Thank you
guys
guys
think
for
of my
salvaging
Twilight
that panel.
Sparkle?
It was a rough start, but that was really fun.
Hello.
Hi there.
My question's for Mitch, and I was remembering that at 2 BronyCons ago, you talked about wanting to put Stephen Magnet in the season 3 finale, and you finally got to put him in the 100th episode. So, how exciting was that?
It was awesome. I've been wanting to get him back from the very beginning. It's my favorite character.
We're glad you did.
Me too. Thanks.
Outside-
I know.
Anybody?
Quick.
Come
8
on
minutes
up.
remaining.
8 minutes.
Tick, tick. Let's go. Question.
Hi there.
Ask a question.
Come on up. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Vera.
Hi, Vera.
I asked a kind of similar question to Mitch Larson yesterday, but I think it would be pretty good if all the writers here could answer it. So basically, if there were less restrictions on what you could write, what would you want to write?
Wow.
Wow.
Charlotte, if you had less restrictions.
Actually, I'm a big fan of having some restrictions on what you're writing because sometimes when there are just completely open borders, you have too many ideas. You don't know where to focus it. I went to Montessori school and I joke around. I like to have a structure to be chaotic within, and it really makes a difference to have some parameters. So I don't know if I would want to have just completely open-ended, no rules. I don't think I'd be paralyzed. I don't think I'd know where to begin.
Well, it's more of less and less of
Anybody else?
all of it.
I feel like I agree with you. If there are parameters, you can be more creative. Have you ever seen the show Project Runway? I love that show. But it's weird to bring that up, but they give them a challenge, and then the stuff they come up with from having one tiny, thing to work with is incredible. So if you have, a writing prompt or just a premise, it's way easier to come up with stuff.
It's easier to focus your ideas because otherwise you'd be writing every single idea you've ever had in your life, and it's not going to make any sense. So it's actually helpful to have some restrictions.
What did Mitch say, though?
Yeah, what did you say? I bet you said no restrictions.
My memory of this question was you were talking about the age level of the show, right?
Well, when I asked him, it was like, if it went from what was essentially G-rated
Yes.
to what
Oh, I
is essentially
see.
PG, what would you want to do?
And I
And he
said I
said
wouldn't want that to
he
happen.
would like to
Yeah.
keep it what is essentially G.
Yeah, I think the show works the way it is. I think if it was,
Okay.
aged up or, made
And
more.
look at the age range in the audience. I mean, it's already managed to hit us all in terms of whatever our age is for little kids and for older people too. So G-rated isn't necessarily just for kids.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's get another another question.
There's some other people.
Got a couple,
Good question.
Just got a couple
Let's
people.
let somebody else have a turn.
A couple minutes left, and we got a lot of people waiting. So let's get one more.
Thank you.
Thanks for your question.
Sorry. Hello again. You may or may not remember from yesterday, but quick question. How do you get past a writer's block?
Do my laundry.
A deadline.
Deadline. I was just going to say the same thing. You're not allowed to have writer's block. When
No.
it's due, it's due. You come up with something.
Panic.
Yeah.
Coffee,
Yeah.
Red
But
Bull.
I drive in my car, and that's when I figure things out. When I'm stumped, I end up, leaving and driving, and then I'm doing something. And not that I'm not paying attention to the road, but my brain's not focused. Like I have to write. So I
Yeah,
figure
washing
things out
dishes
then.
helps too.
You don't get past it. You just live in a perpetual state of it for the rest of your
For
life.
the rest of your life.
Till the day you die. That's my experience anyway.
Thanks.
Excellent. All right. Hi there. Come on up. What's your name?
I'm Andrew.
Hi, Andrew.
This is a question for Mitch, Amy, and Charlotte. What would you say is the darkest episode so far, and would you want to write a darker episode and have it aired?
Something that takes place at night? No, the darkest episode.
Probably the dream one that was just on.
Yeah,
was
I
pretty dark.
think that's probably, of all the ones that have aired so far.
And I thought the season 4 finale was pretty dark at moments. It was, looking pretty bleak for them. So, yeah, that one was pretty intense.
I like light, happy stuff.
Yeah,
I'd rather do light, happy stuff.
yeah.
Me too.
I leave the dark ones to other people.
Yeah, I'd rather write for Pinkie Pie than, write something super serious, because life is super serious. It's nice to have something funny and light to jump into.
Yeah, okay.
I'd rather write like Luna learning how to high dive than torment and dreams and whatnot. That's just me.
3 minutes remaining.
All right.
Is that good?
Okay.
Hi there.
You guys said you started with a small writing staff, but now that it's growing, how long is an average session for writing just one episode?
You mean for breaking the story?
Yeah, from like start to finish, from like, a storyboard to a complete episode, how long does it usually take?
About a year. We only ever would see each other at a writer's summit, which is once per season.
Writing the actual words in the script, and then after it gets recorded, the storyboard artists draw what we've written and what the actors have done. So it's not like we're writing for a year on one script. It's they're drawing for a year for sure. 8 months to a year to get the episode finished.
I got pregnant with my daughter Moira, and I wrote a Powerpuff outline around that time, and my daughter Moira was born, and then that Powerpuff episode aired.
So you made a person
I made a
faster than they
person.
made an episode.
So it takes 9 months.
I wrote my episode last June, and it still hasn't aired.
Thanks, hiatus.
All right. We got time for one last question.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I want to ask you, this is a question for anyone and everyone. What is the best writing-related prank you've done, or the best little thing that you've slipped into a show without, just a little thing that's not going to, train wreck everything, but just something that you snuck in that you had a little fun with and sort of just poked a little fun at whatever you were working on, inside or outside of My Little Pony?
Wow.
Excellent question,
That's a
actually.
great question.
Wow, nobody's ever asked that before, and that's, oh, gosh. Does anybody else have?
Well, I have in my books, I have a lot of references to all these guys, little secret things. I have like, instead of Parsons, the new school, I have Larson's, the nay school.
Easter eggs.
I
in the
did
books.
in an
Yeah.
issue of the comic. I snuck in very tiny on the wall, and it shows how much people go through everything with a fine-tooth comb. There was a little bitty poster that said, "If you can read this, you may be overanalyzing this comic book."
Nice.
And within hours of it hitting the stands, it was all over the internet.
Nice.
In testing 1, 2, 3, I totally stole a line from Singin' in the Rain, and certain people have caught it, but that was just. Rainbow Dash is bummed that she's not going to be able to pass this test and become a Wonderbolt, and she says that she could. I think it's Rainbow Dash. It's Rainbow Dash or Twilight, but I think it's Rainbow Dash. Says that she could shine shoes, dig ditches. It's a really obscure reference, but it's because I'm a real musical nerd. But that's in there, so watch that and.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
just-
what you're talking about.
You know, and I put I Love Lucy stuff in when I can, things like that.
Oh, cool.
The I Love Lucy fans, nice.
I don't really know. I write sometimes in scripts. I'll write little notes like "Sorry DHX" in parentheses if it's a big crowd scene or something. I had in the 100th episode when Dr. Hooves and Derby come into his lab. He's explaining, you know, he's giving that big speech. He picks up a pocket watch and then he puts it down, but they didn't animate it. I thought that would have been a kind of cool Dr. Hooves thing.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. I can't really think of.
I put in a Q from Star Trek reference in my Discord book, which I liked.
Nice.
Oh, I guess that's it.
So, all right, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. We are out
Thank
of
you.
time.
Question to end on.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys, everybody, for coming. You can see
That was
everybody at their autograph
really
session.
fun. Thank you,
and
guys.
See us down in the dealer's room.